Good morning, guys. I am from Thyroid Solutions. So today we are going to work on the password generator projects. So in the previous parts, we have seen that we developed the HTML page in the first part. Then we provided the styling and design in the second part. And in this part, we are going to look for the logical aspects of the program. So now let me share my screen. So here this was our program. So let me first of all cut all the things. Let me clean up the things so that it is more easy to understand. Yeah. So now here this is our project. So let's run this project and see what happens this time. Yeah. So here I am saying cd 03 password generator, and here npm run dev. I have to use here npm run dev. So yesterday we did that, and first of all we made the HTML, then we provided the CSS or styling to this page. So now, so now we will be applying the logical aspects here. So for that, let me first of all stop the server. Let me go to the app.jsx. Here, first of all, to provide the logical aspects, first of all, what we have to do is we have to pick uh, some states, right? So the first state should be for the length, so that if the length changes, then it should be reflected here. The second state is for numbers, the third state is for characters, and the fourth state is to generate the actual password. So we need four states right now. So the first state is for number I need, the second state I need for, sorry, I'm really sorry. The first state I need for length, the second state I need for numbers, the third state I need for characters, and the fourth state I need to generate the whole password. Fine, okay. So these four states, let's design this four state first. So here I'm saying const, and here I'm saying length, then set length, then set length, and use state. I am saying use state. The initial value of this use state I am giving as 8. Then after that here const, this is for number, then const, and the next use state I am giving for the number. So number allowed, I am writing number allowed, then set number allowed, set number allowed, and this time I'm using use state, and here I'm saying false. Const, here I'm saying care allowed, then set care allowed, set care allowed, then use state I am saying here use state as false, then const here I am saying password, then set password. This is to generate the actual password. So now use state here I'm saying use state. Initially I don't need any password, so that's why I'm saying blank here. So now one by one we will be using each and every state here. So for the first time, for the length here, for this length part, okay, I am giving here value is equals to, here I'm writing password box. So after this placeholder is equals to password, After this id is equals to password, here I'm writing value, and here I am giving as password value, here I am giving as password value, I am giving as password. So now this password is nothing but our this variable, fine. Okay, so now after that, here I am saying after that some modification once again we have to do in the this length part here. So copy button, then controls here in the length. So after this id, min max, after this we have to pass the value here also, value, and the value is my variable length. So after that, here id is equals to this, then we have to give the on change event. Why we have to give the on change event? Because here the moment the slider value is going to change, it will capture that event and put the exact value on the screen. So for that purpose, here I'm writing e is my event here. Then I'm attaching an arrow function, and here I'm saying I'm calling this set length function here. And here I am saying e dot target dot value. Right, so I hope till here everything is fine. So now here to display the changes, here I am writing here length. What is this length? The length is my variable length. So now now till here, what happened? Let me explain you. The moment I am going to change this one, it is going to reflect here. So for that purpose, if you remember my previous class, there we have understand the variable injection. So here I created a length variable, and whatever the value of this length variable is, I am going to inject here and here as well. And so now here, after that, here I'm creating diff in this type is equals to checkbox, then default checked is equals to number allowed. So here I am writing default checked is equals to default checked is equals to, I am saying I'm calling the function number allowed is my variable there. Then id is equals. Then here we have to give after that on change event. Then here after that, here you have to give the on change event, and inside this on change event, what we have to do is we have to write the call this arrow function here. And here inside the arrow function, I am calling set number allowed is my function here. Then it is, I am saying the previous value, whatever the previous value I got, that needs to be opposite, that needs to be reverse. Fine. So till here, I think everything is fine now. Yeah, fine. So after that, here type is equals to once again. Yeah, guys, remember this thing, how I am performing all these things. Inside this, after this span tag, inside my label tag, where I have to give the number values, where I put that checkbox. Remember this one. I put this numbers checkbox. For that purpose, here I have written the on change event. So same I have to do with this character also same. So here also I'm going to write id is equals to characters. After that, id is equals to characters. So after that, here I can write. After that, here I can write default checked is equals to my variable care allowed. And after that, here on change event, once again I will say on change event, and once again here I'm calling an arrow function. Then inside this arrow function, I am calling set char allowed, set char allowed. See this one, set number allowed I call because of the number. And once again, I have to call here previous value, and that I need to give the opposite. That needs to be opposite. So PREV. Fine. So this is all we did, some changes in the HTML. Now let's see by these changes how is going to be reflected. Let's see how these changes are going to be reflected. So now, so here 03 tab password generator, then npm run dev, npm run dev, npm run dev. So after that here, so now after those changes, you will be seeing that here, now the length is coming here. So if I decrease or increase the length, the value is not displaying. Fine. And numbers right now not, because I have not generated the password. So numbers cannot we see, and characters also we cannot see. But see here, the length is now visible here. Fine. So now let me go to the another part here, how we can generate the password. Now we will be working for how we are going to generate the password. So to generate the password, we have to use the callback hook. Use callback hook we have to use. So let me write somewhere here on the top. I am giving an this statement, and I am saying, so here I'm writing use callback hook, use callback hook. Okay, is a react hook, is a react hook that lets you cache, that lets you cache a function definition between re-renders, between between re-renders, fine. So this is the use callback hook. So now how we are going to use this use callback hook? So for that purpose, on the top, see here, import use state, so comma, and right here, use callback, use callback. Fine. So whatever the hooks we are going to use, let me put all the hooks here. So here use callback, after use callback, I have to give here use effect also, and after use effect, use ref also I have to give here, use ref. So now one by one we will be seeing how we can utilize these things. So now inside this here, now we have to call the function set password here. So after that here, I am going to say here const 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 generate password, const generate password is equals to, I have to call use callback here, and callback always, remember this, callback always returns a, takes a arrow function. So here I am defining that arrow function, and here inside this arrow function I am saying let pass is equals to, pass means my password variable is empty right now. Initial stage I don't need anything, that's why I'm keeping it empty. After that, let str is equals to, here I want to put all the characters A B C D, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. So all the characters are here. That is uppercase. Now we have to put the lower case also. So A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q U Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Fine. So all the alphabet characters are here now. So here we will be conditionally checking whether the numbers and characters should be included or not. So from here, what we have to do is, mm, if I say if here conditionally I am checking that whether user have checked on the numbers or not. So here I am saying if number allowed, if user has checked that thing, then at that time what I will do is I will first with this str, whatever the str I have, with that I what I will do is I will append my number thing here. So here I'm saying 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And then if I say if this char allowed is there, if char allowed, if character is allowed, so str plus is equals to what I will do is I will put the special symbols here at the rate hash. Fine everyone. So this was the condition here. So now after that here I am writing the for loop. For I am saying let I is equals to 1, for let I is equals to 1. After that I less than length, I less than length, I less than length. This length is our variable, guys. On the top we have declared not this length, this the same. So I less than length. After that here I plus plus I plus plus. So after that here const char is equals to math dot floor, then math dot random, math dot random. After that start str dot length plus 1. Fine. So this is the thing. After that here I am saying pass plus is equals to means actual password whatever we are generating. So here I am saying okay. So why we have used this thing, guys? Anyone? Here we are using to avoid the decimal places. Fine, because here suppose some user has entered 11.2. Fine. So to avoid that decimal places inside the length bar, I am using that thing. So here after that I am saying pass plus is equals to str dot char at I have to use here, and here I have to write the char. So here I am saying set password and calling the function with pass. Okay, fine. So always remember this. So always remember this whenever we are using this use callback hook, it always takes a dependency means on changing of those things I have to react. Fine. So use callback always needs that thing when they have to react. So use callback has to react when length is changing, when number allowed is there, and char allowed is there. Fine. Okay. So after that here I'm using use effect. So here I'm saying generate password. Then here, so after that here, and I'm calling it as again dependency. So length, then number allowed, then char allowed. And so as soon as any change is made in the length, number or character, so it will be execute and generate the password again. Fine. So now up till here everything is fine. So now let's run this code and see whether we can generate the password or not. So now first of all cd03 password generator. So after that npm run dev. So now if I run this code, you will be seeing that now we are generating the password. Fine here. So let me see check once. As per the if I increase the length, whether the password length is increasing or not. So suppose here I am putting here. So yeah, password is generating as per the length. If I change this one also, so password is generating once again. And here the length is also coming. One thing is fine. Now let's check whether clicking on this number is coming or not. So let me put here. So let me remove first this number. So you will see that all are alphabetical characters. The moment if I am putting a number here, so if you see here 7 is coming, 2 is coming. Now if I reduce the length, let's see, yeah, here 6 is coming and 0 is coming. So number is also getting okay. Let's see whether the characters are allowed or not. Yes, exclamation and this cap, everything is coming. These special symbols are also coming. So till now everything is working fine. So now let's work with this copy button. Now how we can write the functionality to activate this copy button. Right now this copy button is not working. So now let's see how we can work with this copy button. So for that, let me shut it down. Now, what we have to do is to make working this copy button, what we have to do is we have to write a function. Wait, let me think where to write. After this use effect is the better place. After this use effect here, I am writing const, const. Here I am saying copy password, copy password to clipboard, password to clipboard, board, copy password to clipboard. Okay. Then window dot here I'm writing window dot navigator dot window dot navigator dot clipboard dot write text. So here I'm saying password here I'm saying password. So after that here by this our task is done and we can copy the things, but we want to highlight the copied text. But in order to do so we need some reference for our password input. So here we will be using a user of hook. So actually what is the purpose of user of hook I am writing here? The purpose of this user of hook is I am writing here use ref. Use ref hook. Use ref hook is used to create a reference create a reference to a DOM element element without without causing causing re-renders re-renders. Fine. So const copy password to clipboard. Now here after that I am saying password ref dot. Here I am saying password ref password ref dot password ref dot current. Then we have this question mark dot select. Then this. Fine. Now we have to call this password ref also. So to call this password ref, we have to use reference somewhere. So where is the reference? We can use password box. Inside this password box, inside placeholder, I am saying password. So here after that, I can use ref is equals to password ref password ref password ref. So now let me run once again and see what some error is showing here. Could not find password ref. Did you mean password? Okay, somewhere I am forgetting to initialize it. Let's see. Okay, fine. So let me initialize where I initialized all the variables here only. So here let me initialize because it is saying I have not initialized the const password ref is equals to use ref callback I use sorry use ref hook I used here. So use ref and starting value I am giving as null. And so let me see whether our error is gone or not. Yeah, so right now my error is gone now. So now let's see whether my code is working perfectly fine or not. So cd here I'm saying 03 and npm run dev. npm run dev. So now let's see how our project is working. So the first step, we have to check that whether this length functionality is working or not. So if I increase the length, yes, fine. The length of the password is increased, fine. If I click on the number, so number is coming, yes, 2, 7, these numbers are coming. Once again, let me check here. So here also this one is coming. Okay, fine. So whether let's see whether characters are allowed or not. Yes, dollar is there, ampersand is there. Again, ampersand is there, so characters are also working. Now let's see whether this copy functionality is working or not. So if I click here, so now let me see whether I can paste it here or not. So no, it's not working right now. So somewhere I missed it. Let me check once again in the code why this copy functionality is not working. So copy functionality is not working because I think ID is equals to copy button. Okay, fine. So ID in the button I passed ID is equals to copy button. So after that here I'm saying password reference. Okay, so here also is fine. Then on change event I assigned in the control part and everything we did correctly. Let's see what happens at this point. Useref after that on the top I have to give here null. So useref null I given. Okay, fine. Let me check once again what's happening at this point. So here if I click on this copy button, so here let me see control V. No, it's not working. The control V. No, it's not working. So okay, let me inspect once again. Let's see what's happening here. So now if I go to this console part and here let me click on the copy button. So it is not giving me any error also. And if I do control V, nothing is happening. That means something is wrong with my button only. So let me inspect and check it once again. Let me minimize this part here. So now, okay, I have to call this function copy password the clipboard here. So right now, let me paste here the I designed here. So now here I have to pass the on click event on click, and here I have to call this function on click. So I have to call this function copy password. So control C here, and here I'm pasting it. So now let me see whether this works or not. So here, if I click here, so now it is copying and let me paste here. So it is pasting also. So the mistake was, guys, actually I forget to call it inside the button. So that was the mistake I did. Sorry for the mistake, guys. But let me rectify and tell you once again what was the mistake here. So actually I defined a function here copy password to clipboard, but I forget to call it. So to make this to call this function, what I have to do is here copy we have to do, and inside this copy button what we have to do, on click event I have to assign here on click event, on click event, and here I have to pass the value. So on click here, I have to pass this copy password to clipboard function, and here I have to call it. So let me copy and paste here. So now if I run this code, you will be seeing that whatever the password I generate, if I click on this copy, this is copied also. And if I right now, if I try to paste here, so it is pasting also. So I hope you enjoyed the series, guys. So this was the last video of our rate series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the series, and through this series you got a marvelous password generator project also. So I hope you enjoyed the series, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot.